Welcome back everybody. So today we're going to be talking about the latest addition to my workshop, the Harvey T60 Lathe. So let's move the camera and let's get on with it. Okay, so we're going to start with the tailstock. So first things first about the tailstock, it's got a nice grip handle to it, so that's a nice little feature. We've also got the quill that comes out to a nice 4.5 inches, and as you can see the handle moves nice and freely. It's a big old chunk of metal, so that's nice. And we have the bed, which you can swing out the way should you wish to gain access to for hollowing, or if you want to do something a little bit bigger than over the bed. Okay, it also has a magnetic on-off remote, no speed control, just simple on-off. Okay, we'll show you that a little bit later on when we turn the machine on. But yeah, that's nice. That can go anywhere. I have to remember that. I put my leg on that a couple of times and turned the lathe off. So yeah. Right, let's move the camera again and we'll get to the next part. Okay, so up next we have the Banjo and tool rest. So the tool rest comes in at a little over 14 inches. The Banjo obviously has a nice grippy handle as well, and it's got standard cam lock on it. It's a nice hefty Banjo, but as you can see it moves nice and smoothly over the bedways. So yeah, locks nicely in place. That's not going anywhere. Job's a good one. So now let's get to the business end. Okay, let's power it on. There we go. So as you can see here, it has two belts. It's actually a 2 horsepower motor. It's not a DC motor, it's actually an AC servo motor, and we'll show you how quiet it really is in a minute. Like you can see, it's a 2-speed variable speed. So from the low speed it goes from 60 to 1000, and on the high belt it goes from 200 to 3500, but it actually does a little bit better than that. So what we're going to do is, you've obviously got your stop button, your start button, you've got your forward, your reverse and your neutral. So when I say it does a little bit better than that, so we're going to put it into forward and we're going to press the start button, and we're just going to tweak it a little bit, and you can probably see the spindle moving ever so slightly, and you can see it's actually going 33 on there at the moment. Okay, so now we're going to put it up full speed and you're going to see how quiet it really is. Okay, so that's 35.29 at the moment. Okay, and then we're going to put it right the way down, and it goes straight down to stop. So now we're going to put it right back up again, and we'll see how see how long it takes to stop. Okay, as quick as that. Okay, so you can see the magnetic start as well. It's actually got a light on it. So like I say, there's no speed control on the magnetic start and stop button, but you can just press the start button on here, it will start the lathe and stop the lathe. I've got to get used to this. Like I said, I've caught my leg on it a few times and stopped myself turning when I didn't want to. Okay, so let's move the camera around to the back end of there and we'll start talking about some indexing. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a nice handle here. Moves nice and freely. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but there's a nice indication pin just there. I'll put pictures up on screen for those that can't see it. But here's your spindle lock. So it actually locks into place there, and it locks into place all of a sudden. So there you go. That's locked into place now. That's not going anywhere. But yeah, so you can move it. Obviously, there's 90 degrees. Put it where you want it, and it lock in place, and that is locked right into place. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but that mark is dead on accurate at 90 degrees. Okay, so again you pull it out and it runs nice and freely. Okay, so let's go over some of the handles and how to change belts and all that good stuff. Okay, a couple of handles that you need to make note of. We've got this one here is the handle for moving the headstock up and down the bedways. Obviously, once again, got a nice grippy handle onto it. And we've got this one here is for changing the belts. So what you would do is you would undo it, and then you've got this one here for lifting up the motor, which will release tension on the belt, and obviously you change over the belts accordingly. Then you just push it down a little bit and tighten it back up, and you're good to go. Okay. Well, everybody, I think this concludes the overview of the Harvey T60S lathe. I hope you're looking forward to watching the videos as much as I'm looking forward to making them. So yeah, until the next time, take it easy, and I'll see you soon.